something more out of junk. Any automotive YouTuber needs to have a way to cover their license plate. Today, not everyone's lucky enough to be able to just flip it down. We're going to build something. So let me really illustrate what's going on. So YouTube has a blur tool, and what it does is it allows you to gray out your license plate area. Right now, what I've done is I've literally just taken this and put a piece of cloth down. Now the license plate is under there, and I have brought a magnet. I tested. That is magnetic. I don't know if it's because this is a rare earth magnet. Some magnets don't work. This one happens to work. So I'm going to get some wood, and I'm going to cut it out, use this as a template, and we're going to make some covers that we can just pop on and off whenever we need to. So the main reason I don't want to use YouTube's blur tool is because it's difficult to use, especially when the camera's moving. And it's really something more suited for a computer, which I only have my phone and tablets at the moment. So right now I'm taking the template I've made, and you can see I'm using my trailer as a workbench. I do that a lot. And I'm essentially drawing little outlines that I can cut out of the wood and that fit the template. And I'll get more of those sort of surrounds, and that will really end up helping me create this project. The next step will be the rare earth magnets, which I need to order, and I'll use those to just quickly snap using a magnet onto the license plate. So this piece of plywood I very foolishly put on top of my Tahoe, and I thought I had it strapped down, but one of the lines broke and it snapped in half. So this is going to be used for other projects. It was going to be the backing for my the other piece is going to be the backing for my potting bench, but right now I've done 4. That's 1 for the front, 2 for the wife's car, and 1 for the trailer, because I can flip down the back side of mine. While no one has a mess that I do, everyone I know who redoes furniture has got a box of handles from projects that it just didn't need. And this is actually the finial to a lamp that I have already made. But yeah, I'm going to find some hardware I like and repurpose it. Alright, so I'm determining whether I just want to use these simple knobs, but these are so classic, I know I'll use them for other stuff. These came off some old kitchen cabinets, and I really probably won't use them for much. So I made a quick diagram, matched up. That's where most license plate holes are, and I'll drill through the wood there so that I can get a good mark of where they're going to go. Each spot, one right in the center. So I'll get a different screw that's a little smaller, and I'll bolt everything together. Now, I'm going to put little X's on the other outside corners because I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to use magnets right where everything bolts together. I'm going to have to put magnets either behind the license plate or even further behind the license plate attachment to make it work. So, just in case, I'm going to keep if I get magnets without a hole drilled in them, I'll put them on the back of the license plate. And then I'll keep other ones with different mounting places. It'll be good for cars they don't work well for or other people's vehicles. So, back at my license plate, I got it flipped down so that you can really see where the bolts are. I'm pointing to them. And I'm going to use the magnets. They are kind of shaped like a washer. And I'm going to put them around the bolts. That way it all looks seamless beneath the plate here, at least on this rear one of mine. Now, got my safety glasses on, and you can see that I am back to cleaning everything off, and I'm going to cut this sucker up using my circular saw. Again, using it as a bench because it's the best that I have. Maybe not. I decided to drop the tailgate. It's a little bit safer to be at a lower level. And I'm just going to do a quick couple of rough cuts to make it the way I want it. Now, normally I would use some blue masking tape, and that would keep it from splintering, but I'm just trying to make a little rough cutout. So, you know, I cut them and they came out all right. I didn't masking tape or make them perfect. I plan on just hitting them with a cover each, a license plate cover, circle around it to make it nice. This is just good enough. All right, so that's part one of my license plate cover, and you can see wooden sole and vol rod. Those were old vanity plates I had back when I lived in Michigan, and I actually had wooden sole on my 95 Roadmaster station wagon, and it was a Woody. And then I had a vol rod, which was on my 92 Volvo 240 rat rod. So part two will start as soon as I can get in the magnets, and shipping has been very, very slow lately. So I guess until we get more parts, we're going to tinker on something else.